What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And this one, man, this is a big one. As you can see, it's a big one. This is Rookie and Mr. Bloom. McFarlane's DC Multiverse, Rookie and Mr. Bloom. Now, I did not read that much of this story, so I don't know all the various different details. Matter of fact, I'm going to read some details about this so that you can know what this is about in case you don't know. But this story came out, I do apologize. This story came out some time ago where Batman had Bruce Wayne had stopped being Batman for a little bit. He had lost his memory or something had happened where he just wasn't in the picture. And so Gotham City PD said, we still need a Batman. And they said, Jim Gordon, you can be Batman. So you be Batman, and then we're also going to give you a suit so that you can go out there and fight crime and be protected, so forth and so on. And then Mr. Bloom was here. He's also a villain that we'll also talk about. But before we get into that, 2-pack came out earlier this year, right? Not too long ago, honestly. Did not sell. This did not sell at all, bro. I mean, it was $69.99, $70. Folks are looking at this like, what? Todd Father, McFarlane, what is you doing, bro? $70? No, not at all. I mean, he is a deluxe figure, so you would think he would be a little bit more than $20, right? $29.99, maybe a good $30, but he is not at all worth anything more than $19.99. He doesn't have any extra hands. There's nothing he is offering except just being this body. Is it a reuse? I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to McFarlane figures to know how many reuses he's done. Clean body, as he should be. Mr. Bloom doesn't have that much going on. Just got the slacks, the body shirt, long sleeve, and the flower mask on with the creepy hands. Got a little stand back there, which we'll take a look at and see what that is. But he doesn't have anything else. There's nothing else to offer. As you can see, nothing fell off, I don't think. There's the head for Jim, thing in the back, card, stands, and Rookie. Nothing to really offer. So definitely $70 was not at all what anybody should be spending. I'm telling you now, if you see this, do not pay $70 for this thing. Target right now has a sale going on. It's been going on for some time. But what you need to do is you need to go on Target, and you are most likely going to see it still showing underneath for $69.99, that little white tag. Don't let that detour you. Don't be persuaded. Don't be deceived by that. You should know by now that you should grab whatever it is that you're considering, and you should take that Target app on your phone, scan the barcode to see exactly what the price really is going to be. And then on top of that, you need to go to the scanner that they have, and you need to scan it there too, to see, just to double check. Take a picture of it, all of that stuff, so that when you get up there, you say, yo, this is supposed to be coming up at this price. If they scan it for whatever reason, it's not coming up, you go, here it is. I scanned it on my phone. That's what it is. I'm showing you. And they need to honor that. But it wasn't a problem. It showed up on the scanner, $20.90 something cents. $20.99 for both of this. This whole pack was $20.99 at Target right now. You may not find it on the app for that. You may see it $69.99 on the app or online or what have you. But I'm telling you, scan this thing, and maybe, just maybe your Target doesn't have it on sale like that. That's a possibility, because not every Target has these things on clearance. Just because you see it in clearance on one Target, don't make the mistake and think that you can go to another Target and get the same price, because For whatever reason, that store has more of this and they're trying to get rid of it in their way versus the other store who's like, yeah, we're not going to clearance it out right now because we still have need for it to be at that price, which is still stupid because nobody's going to be spending $70 for this thing, especially after hearing and seeing other people spending only $21. So, yeah, ridiculous. It's just like that Iron Spider without the legs. I rung him up. I scanned him today, and he was still $24.99. At first, I think I talked about he was $18. And then it went back to $24.99. How? It's not going anywhere. What are you doing? I'm going to check Ross and see what's going on over there. But anyway, here's the packaging. Big boy. Big boy. Nothing on the side. No reason to show you that. Nothing at all interesting. I will show you the barcode, though, to see if that'll help you out. So try that out and see if you can find it for a low price, wherever you can find it. That's good enough. Now let's look at the back. Artwork, which is going to resemble the card. Mr. Bloom and his flower look like he just got through frolicking. Yeah, when's the last time you frolicked? If you haven't frolicked in a while, go frolic. Because it's getting colder outside. Stuff is dying off. Fall is here. Go frolic a little bit. Just before the grass dies out. Just go out in the park and just do a light little frolic. If anybody's asking you what you're doing, just say, hey, I'm frolicking. What are you doing? Come frolic with me and live life. Then here we are with Rookie and Mr. Bloom. So we're going to open this guy up and then we're going to learn some more about this guy. Hold on. All right, so yeah, it took some doing because they had a lot of ties for these folks. I'm going to put Rookie over here because he's a big dude. I'm going to have to adjust the camera to get him all in the shot. But let's take a look at Bloomerton here. Mr. Bloom. Matter of fact, let's just do some read up on these individuals. So let's do this full thing here. Let's take out Jimmy. We got Slim Jim Gordon. All right, that's a cool looking suit. All right, so Slim Jim Gordon is here with L. Bloom. Orlando Bloom over here. So here we go. We've got, let's see. So in this story, as I said, Gotham PD wanted to still have a Batman. And he said, Jimmy, James, we got a proposition for you. And Jim was like, here's a quote. He says, and I like to go on record and saying that this is the dumbest idea in the history of Gotham City. Because they wanted this guy to be Batman or a Batman that is controlled by Gotham PD and then also give him that suit that is laying down over there. So Jim was like, what the heck ever, a team player. And he agreed to do it. And so they came up with this Rookie suit. Mr. Bloom also wore this suit, but we'll get later into that. And he's got a bunch of weapons, rockets, and all this other stuff with that suit. Now, Orlando here, that's not his name, I'm just playing around. Mr. Bloom here, he, let's see what this man did. This man was a power broker, an enemy of Gotham, so forth and so on. He's got all these different powers with botany, blah, blah, blah. And he just basically becomes the enemy, right? And he has to be stopped by, of course, Jim Gordon. And let me just take a look at this here. He says, before gaining his powers, the man who would become Mr. Bloom was anonymously participant of Daryl Gutierrez's underground metahuman experiments in Blossom Row. Said experiments resolved to grant ordinary civilians metahuman powers through the consumption of a device known as a seed. Mr. Bloom was the only successful subject, and after he was imbued with powers, he destroyed the lab and appropriated Daryl's research and his moniker as Mr. Bloom. So, dude's got a score to settle. He's got some issues going on, and there it is. So Mr. Bloom will go and hijack the police Zeppelin, crashing into the press conference meeting hosted by Geraldine Powers. James Gordon was trying to resign as Batman, and Mr. Bloom got in there and he attacked everybody, blah, blah, blah. Got Rookie, which is the suit, and there you have it. So that's really what's going on. Bruce Wayne is not in this story right now. It's all about Jim and this guy. Jim's trying to retire because, again, he thought it was stupid for him to do this, the dumbest idea in Gotham City history. And here we go. And this guy came in, he got the suit, and he was like attacking Task Force Z, who had a bunch of different characters in there. And that's just really it. Apparently, some people thought this was a good story, that it was really nice. And I mean, it's different. It's a different story, not your run-of-the-mill story that you would get from a Batman story or his lore. So, I mean, yeah. If you have a chance to read it, there are other places where you can read it online, or if you want to go ahead and get the comic book or the trade paperback, go ahead and do so, because it might be worth your while. So this is also done by Greg Capullo. So that in itself, I think the characters created by Greg Capullo, that in itself is something we're talking about. Yeah, the creators is Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. If you don't know who Greg Capullo is, this man has some good artwork. Matter of fact, there's a Greg Capullo Batman that just showed up from McFarlane. So, all right. So we'll go ahead and get that out the way. Real name is unknown, but yeah. Bloomy, good old Orlando, we'll call him that, is not playing around. So as you can see, Orlando here doesn't have anything else going on, right? He's got these long, well, regular arms, but long hands. He's like, tickling his nose there. I don't know if he has a sense of humor or not. Probably doesn't. I think he's one of those guys where it's like, I think I'm doing a good thing here. I'm doing what I believe is right. I'm not the bad guy here or whatever. That's ugly. That's ugly. That's ugly. That's ugly. There's nothing else I can really say about that. And I hated that I moved his leg because now the diaper is all in there, and I don't like that. You gotta fiddle with the diaper to get this junk. Oh, fiddle with the leg to get there we go. Get the diaper back in. Oh, that's gonna annoy me now. Shorts. Crap. There we go. Solid. Leave that alone. Same thing with this other leg. I'm not gonna do it. But here we go. He's got the crunch. Toe articulate. Okay, there it is. Toe articulation. Right there, kick to the chin with the ball of his foot. Typical articulation from McFarlane. Double jointed elbows. No, that's weird. Look at that. He's like, come on. Come on. Come on. Interesting pose there. I like that. It's crazy. And then he's got the flower on his face. Like, really got the seed thing going. It reminds you of Starro. Got the seed going. This guy looks like he is in theater. Looks like he's doing some type of theater performance. Minus the hands. That's what it looks like. He's got that outfit like, I'm just trying to do an interpretive piece. Yeah, really, he does. He looks like that. Like one of those theater guys. I'm from theater too. But crazy. Oh, yeah, okay, fine. But we'll go ahead and have Orlando stand over here somewhere. Matter of fact, let's take a look at this here. This is supposed to be a stand for what? The whole figure? It's got 4 pegs. I mean, I wish they had give me an image of how this should look, because I don't really know. Let me see. See, likened to Nox's weed, spreading his evil seeds, power broker, see his deadly band-based implants that granted superpowers to a new wave of criminals. Mr. Bloom. All right, whatever. Let's get to Rookie. Gordon was invited to head up the Batman task force as the city's new Batman for a time. You can't read that. I just noticed that. Gordon was invited to head up the Batman task force as the city's new Batman for a time. He got into shape and became the best Batman he could be, piloting a giant mechanical suit. Interesting. And it got bent because McFarlane put it in the packaging to where you had to bend stuff to get it out. So it whatever. All right, so let's get Slim Jim over here. And we'll just have Orlando right here. Let's move him over a little bit. And then let's take a look at Rook. Ooh, my gosh. Rookie. Oh, man. Oh, this is crazy. 1 second. My bad. All right, so... oh, he's so big, man. What are we going to do with this? We're going to adjust the camera just a little bit more so we can get the full top of him. It's just crazy. All right, so here we are. This guy is a tall one. There's no reason to get the ruler or anything out. It's a deluxe figure. He is super tall. God, dog, he's tall. Then he's got the guns here, which I wish that these did something. I wish it did. So, head can move, which you really can't see too much on the side of him because, I mean, what you looking at? I mean, I guess you can. I guess he has some good peripheral vision, but not really. Maybe he's got a little instrument on the inside where he can see everything, like Iron Man's helmet. But I wish that there was some type of mechanism to where this can shoot out the missiles. Maybe make it protrude out a little bit. Because on the Heat Boys Turtles by Michelangelo. No, is it Mike? Mikey and Raph, I believe. They both have, one of the two, have this little component where you can push out the little pieces. You can push these out a little bit, but it's just standing here. So you're trying to figure out how and why was this $70? Why was it $70? Well, let's just take a look at the little suit. Cool suit, though. Look at that. That's nice. A little shield. Also a little blade so he can punch down something. Pierce a door or something of that nature. There's no extra hands, so he's just all fisted, which is fine. You don't need to have extra hands, really. Fisted there. He's got the whole, this is Brazil, or this is Gotham look. This is red and this is blue for the red and blue. So this will be blinking like he's pulling somebody over, the typical police lights. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right there. Gotham PD's got a nice little skirt, or whatever you want to call this. Utility belt. This right here, I guess, is what? It's a crotch protector? What you doing with that? You got an armor suit on. The whole thing is a crotch protector. I don't know. But the arms are nice and flexible. I appreciate that. Oh, look at that rotator cuff came out. That was different. I didn't expect to see that pop out. But there's a rotator cuff moving. That's weird. Ugh, no, don't do that. Ugh, ugly rotator cuff. The left arm has the ugly rotator cuff. It's moving. I don't like it. But same articulation. It's got the double jointed elbows, but you really can't do too much with the double jointedness because it's a big boy. He's a big one. All right, let's move him down some so we can see his lower half a little bit better. Oof. All right, so here's his legs and double jointed knees. He can do a little bit more. Boom. Okay. It's weird. I know. He's so big. So big. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then you've got, of course, let's see, you can do a slight split. There you go. That's pretty cool. You can do a straddle. It's not much of a split, it's a straddle. Kicking up, can't kick that far up. I think we can safely do this. I think we can. Can't kick that far up. Swivel, it's got a swivel there a little bit, right there in the joint, little hip. But it's got the little swivel in his leg. You can pivot. He's got a little knife. Oh, well, there you go. He's got a side kick. You can't even see that. We just got to keep the camera right here, I guess. I don't know. But he's got a side kick. There it is. He could go high, but I mean, he's too daggum tall for me to even try that. But yeah, he's got a knife hit. Nice little side kick. And he's got a little torso swivel. Bend his knee real quick so I can show you. Torso swivel. See that? And a little side kick. Interesting. Can't go forward and back too much. But it's pretty interesting. I have to say this is a pretty cool, this is a nice sculpted figure here. Pretty nicely sculpted. It's not a bad sculpted figure here. I like it. I definitely wouldn't have paid $70 though. So $20 for this and Orlando back there? Shoot. All right, here's a look at the back of him. Let's go ahead and put him on his knees so we can see. That's how you do it. Red and blue again. No jetpack or anything. It's just, it's got little holes down there so you can put him on the stand. It's not going to look good if I even try to put him on the stand because I know he's going to fall. It's not at all worth it. I'm not doing anything with this stand. Him standing there along with Bloomerton over here, I don't see how that's going to work. He's got a, I didn't think that was going to be that rubbery, but it's got a rubber diaper there in the back. Okay. Interesting there. Slim waist. Like Slim Jim was really in this thing, which doesn't make much sense. Because look how long the legs are. Where were your legs? Where were your legs, Jim? Where are your legs? If you bend your knees, this can't go. How are you doing that? Where are you? If you're down here, your waist up here, how are you doing that? Jim, this don't make sense for you to be in this thing. See, it don't make a lick of sense. It's different like if it was in a Hulk Buster or something like that with Iron Man where his legs are tucked in somewhere else or what have you. But this guy is literally trying to put his legs in the legs. And you cannot bend them heifers. How you going to do that? So, yeah, you might as well just remote control this guy. Just whoop, whoop. And then he just does whatever. Like, cool. And have him in RoboCop. Hey. Gotham PD. No, Gotham is not Detroit. But let's see. He's too tall for RoboCop. So, he would be like a ED 209, maybe, against RoboCop. Can we pull out RoboCop and see how that's going to work? Hold on 1 second. Okay, so obviously, like I already said, it's a NECA RoboCop. So obviously he's too big for a RoboCop. But if him and RoboCop had a scuffle, had some type of disagreement, this guy, as big as he is, will be standing there as Alex Murphy is looking at him going, nah, I don't think I want that smoke. I don't know. It's weird. It's just, I mean, I'm trying to make it work, but it's obviously not supposed to work. But when I'm standing next to each other, it's just, nope. Gotham PD and Robo, it just, it ain't working. I don't think so. Let's let Robo just stay over here for a minute. We brought him out. We might as well just let him just stay in the shot for a minute. There you go. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Honestly, I like this. I really do like the way this looks. Cool looking figure. As tall as all get out. Where would he stand in your collection, on your shelves or where have you? I don't know. What kind of poses would you put him in? I don't know. But man, it's pretty cool. Got Jim, good old Slim Jim, standing right here next to his mech. And Orlando over here just wreaking havoc. Like, I'm about to get in that suit. So they're both are talking about, like, this is my suit. No, it's my suit. And it's my suit now, punk. So Bloom is going to debo the suit. Jim's going to be out of the picture. And then he got a call on some other folks to help out stop this mech. Okay, so also, let's get Bloomerton back over here. Also, you have, he can stand nicely. You got a head for him. I originally thought that maybe I can put this head on him, but as you can see, it's a completely different kind of peg. So let's just try to take that off, shall we? Without damaging the antenna. Ooh! That's different. Okay. So yeah, comes with the hole already there. So okay, that was smooth as all get out. There we go. Now he really looks like he's Alex Murphy. He looks like a Gotham version of Alex Murphy. That's what he looks like, a Gotham version of RoboCop. Honestly, he does. I got the other head for him, but I'm not taking him off for this. But he looks like a, yeah, he does. That's what he looks like, a Gotham version of RoboCop. Interesting. That's a fair comparison, I would say. What you think? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. That's all we can talk about with this particular thing. I like this backdrop, though. This came in the box. That backdrop is pretty nice. I'm going to keep that. That's going to be cool to have displayed somewhere, somehow. But Jim, Slim Jim in the Rook outfit, or mech suit. Weird. This rotator cuff is annoying. It's annoying. But then this one is here too, but it's staying put. That's the thing I don't like. Wait, okay, there it is. We roll it. Roll it. There it'll stay. All right. It'll stay a little better, just depending on how you have it rolled. Stop messing with it because I'm just messing it up now. All right. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video on this one, man. Cool setup. Don't spend $70. Spend only $21 or less, and you'll have yourself a interesting set here. Nothing wrong with having different figures. Nothing wrong with having obscure figures. Like I said, you got to diversify your collection. You got to diversify it. Because if I didn't get this, I wouldn't have been able to see him next to RoboCop as a Gotham version of Robo. Pretty cool. Who would win in the fight? Well, I think he would win because he's got the rockets and everything. But RoboCop always has some type of plot armor to come out on top. But anyway, so yeah, let me know what you think about this guy. Kind of weird, but also kind of cool at the same time. And he's also got the color blue, which is also my favorite. So I'm definitely going to have him pose maybe next to the other bat suit, that armored bat suit that Batman has. That's all gray. Who knows? But have fun collecting, folks, because collecting is fun. I'm out.